It's been a long time since I updated the wishlist, and let's just go through it. And I think there is a lot of heroes that basically stay the same and are must-haves, and there is lots that haven't changed at all. Like in the beginning, you can go Temesia, and then it's Rowan. You can go a couple of Rowan copies and get him to Mythic Plus if you want, or you can go Vala. You definitely want some copies of Rowan though. And Merlin, Corin, they are must-haves, just don't touch them. Smokey is one of those must-have heroes. He's used in everything and basically every Dream Realm boss except maybe one. Brutus, you get one copy of him and then you can swap him either to Shakir or Alsa. They are both really good in PvP, for example, and Shakir can counter some Aaron. The Mola A tiers have stayed exactly the same as well. You go for Odie, you don't swap him out at all, you just keep going in, because that's how good it is. Croco, you can get Mythic Plus and then maybe go for some Entendres if you need it still. Or go for Krugers. I don't think Zorn is that relevant yet to go in that sense. Then you might as well just, at least now when it's still in the season, you might as well start saving up your Dream Fragments and then go him after the season when you can buy him in the Dream Store. Wilder, I believe, is still the same as well. Florbell in the beginning, if you get a lot of copies of her, or you get her up just a little bit, is amazing for pre-season pushing. She's not that relevant in the season when it comes to pushing. She's used early on in the season on some Dream Realm bosses. But then we have Granny as well. He's amazing at AFK stage pushing and really strong tank overall. And is actually really good in some PvP stuff as well. And then we come to the next must-have hero. You need Aaron because he activates so many combos. He's really good in PvP with Arden and Carolina. Also really good in AFK stages when you combo him with like Granny and Smokey. So he's also a must-have hero because he enables so many different teams and strategies. The Wilder A tiers I don't have changed that much either. You still want to bring Arden up all the way. Damien, maybe you can go to Mythic Plus and then swap him for Almas. That's probably what I would do if I started out again. Carolina, she's good. She's used with Aaron. She's basically it though. But if you have Florabelle, if you go for Florabelle, you shouldn't go for Cecia, because they kind of fill the same purpose. They have big AoE stuns and summons that deals damage. So if you go for Florabelle here, don't go for Cecia here as well. That would be my recommendation. And then we have Thoran. He's basically a must-have as well. When you get him to Mythic Plus, for example, get that Soul Pact so you can Soul Pact him with an ally so he gets another revive. And you can also upgrade his exclusive weapon so he gets healed by the ally he's connected to or Soul Pacted to. He's really strong in a lot of Dream Realm bosses in the season as well. And is really good for pre-season King Croaker, for example. The Greyborn A tiers haven't changed either. Just go for them until they're maxed, and then maybe swap over to one of them. And either one doesn't matter. They're not really that great. And then we have Epic Recruit. And I think I would start out with something like this. Smokey, you just keep him until you get him to S+. Don't even think about changing it. Rowan, depending on how you wanna go about your account, Rowan could either be replaced with Temesia or something, or Carolina. But I will try and get Rowan up to... Actually, it's a pretty hard call. But you could go for either, but getting Rowan up a bit, really nice. I think he's kinda underrated in a way in the preseason. And Brutus, you can swap him out in both the normal wishlist and the epic one as soon as you gotten a copy of him. You only need one copy, and you will be able to use him to tank some stuff because he gets his shield up when he's about to die the first time, and then he can help you push some harder stages or fights. And then you could swap him out for either Carolina or Temesia. Thoran stays until his Mythic Plus, then you can swap him out as well. And if you get him up first, you could swap him to Temesia, Florabelle, Vala maybe? Depending on how your account's looking and how your Florabelle copy is looking. Aaron, you don't remove, just get him up. So you basically have 2 heroes in here that I would never take out. It's Smokey and Aaron. The rest you could swap when you get into Mythic Plus. So let's talk about the core heroes and why they are so good. There we have it. The heroes I have in Hand of Resonance are probably 5 of the most important heroes in the game, except for Celestials and Hypogeans. Why is that? Okay, when you get him to Mythic Plus, get the 3rd ultimate he does is upgraded. It increases the range by 1 tile, so he can heal 1 range longer when he used his ultimate 3 times. And he also damages enemies, making them lose 12% of their max HP per second for 10 seconds. That's insane. He's a really good healer who also deals damage based on max HP per second. So even if you're on a boss and the boss has lost like 7% of HP, okay, if he gets his 3rd ultimate up, would still deal based on max HP and not the current HP. That's why Smokey is so good. Why is Aaron so good? At Mythic Plus, Aaron's first casting of the ultimate in battles did not consume energy. So when the battle starts, he does his ultimate and drags all the enemies together, if it's possible. Otherwise, he's focusing the tile with the most enemies and immobilizes them. So that ability is really strong in the beginning of a battle. Then we have Thoran.
It's not time.
He got some more effects in the season where he increased damage taken and so on. But the main focus right now is on the Soul Pact. Before a battle starts, Thoran signs a pact with the ally on the tile behind him, agreeing to take 50% damage for this ally until the battle ends. When Thoran is defeated, this ally sacrifices 85% of the current HP to save and heal Thoran by 150% of this portion of HP. After that, Thoran no longer takes damage for this ally. This is really strong. So you basically put him... Let's just go into Dream Run right now so I can show it. So, I connected my Thoran to Odie, and when Odie deals damage, he also heals my Thoran because I've upgraded his exclusive. And his exclusive is 25% of the damage dealt by this ally heals Thoran when the pact exists. So if he haven't died 2 times, this link or this chain is still in between them. This unit he's chained to will heal him for 25% damage dealt. So 25% of Odie's damage will go to Thoran while they are chained together. So that's why Thoran is so strong and really good. And since it's based on current HP, so even if Odie goes down to like 10% HP, he will sacrifice like 8% HP, or 8.5 if you want to be exact, but Thoran will still get his revive up. So that's why Thoran is really strong, especially in King Croaker, where King Croaker does 3 bubbles in a fight. I think it's at like 75, 55 and 25 seconds, where it one-shots a unit. So Thoran can tank this 3 times. And last, we have Merrily. And why is Merrily so important? He's basically the boss killer. She is used to deal true damage after reaching max stacks. And she deals true damage to the boss, and that's really good in Endless. And she's also pretty decent in battle drills. But that's what she's kind of limited to. She isn't great in PvP AFK stages. She is really good at Endless Dream Realm. And this is really important to remember. It's in Endless. It's really good. Before that, she's not that amazing. Can still be used, of course, but she isn't that amazing compared to some other heroes that we saw in the beginning of the season. Just to quickly over the Forum and the Celestial and Hypogeans. I think Rainier still the strongest you can go as an opener, or the first Hypogean you can go for. Just getting to M+ and your boss damage and your PvP problems will be mostly solved. But I have another video, I will link that one, so you can go and check out my list and reasoning to why you should go Rainier first. Just go Rainier, he's the safe bet so far. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.